Are you in the market for a 3 Series BMW and you're comparing to the 330i and maybe thinking about upgrading to the M340i? Well, my name is Denver. I am a client advisor at Parkview BMW in Toronto, Canada. And in the delivery bay, we have 2 deliveries going out tomorrow and they're sitting side by side. And I was like, man, this would be the perfect time to make a video comparing the 330i X-Line variant and the upgraded M340i with that beautiful B58 engine. Now, if you're considering buying a 3 Series, you're probably wondering what's the difference between the two, what do they look like, and whether it's worth the upgrade. So I'm gonna hop behind the camera and let's talk about the standard 330i with the X-Line and the upgraded beautiful M340i. Okay, so I have both cars here waiting for a delivery tomorrow. Let's start in on the 330i so we can see where your entry level is for the BMW 3 Series. BMW used to have a bunch of different 3 Series variants and they've trimmed it down. You have your 330i, 2-liter turbocharged engine, 255 horsepower, 290 pound-feet of torque. Then you have your upgraded 6-cylinder B58 engine in the M340i before you go and you get the full-fledged M car. Now on the 330i, you come standard with the X-Line. You're gonna get this chrome grille at the front, the active kidney grills, new updated design they have for them. This is the X-Line front bumper, adaptive LED headlights. We no longer have the full circle halos and you just kind of have these little lines at the bottom that kind of represents that old halo design pattern. So much new technology in these vehicles. Navigation is now standard, front and rear proximity sensors, rear view camera, tire pressure monitoring, navigation, heated seats, sunroof, all of those are standard features now. Now, the 330i comes standard with these 18-inch wheels, Pirelli all-season tires, 255/45 18s. You have the gray brakes behind it, nothing too special, just gets the job done, nice and simple. This one is in the beautiful jet black, so it is a no charge paint option. You're not upgrading anything there. This one does have optional at no charge high gloss black exterior window surround. So normal one would be the satin aluminum to match in the grille, but optional, no charge, you can choose to get the black one. So usually when we order in a car to stock, if it's a black exterior vehicle, we add in the black window surround to make it look nice. On the back here, you have that 330i badge, your taillights, new L design pattern, and then you have your standard bumper with reflectors in there and your circle tailpipes, one on either side now for the 330i. As you can see, the dimples in there for your proximity sensor. Now, when we start comparing, we start looking over at the M340, biggest difference is going to be at the back of the vehicle. On the 330i, you have this chrome 330i badge, you have xDrive on this side. Then over here on the M340i, you get the M logo at the front, and it's also cerium gray. It's no longer chrome. Same thing with the xDrive badge, because in Canada, xDrive is standard on either model variant. So we only have the 330i xDrive and the M340i xDrive. As you can see at the back, the tail lights are the exact same. There's really no difference there between the two. Now we do have the more aggressive M Sport bumper. So this is a black vehicle and you can still see this gray along the bottom. So no matter which color M340 you have, you're gonna have that gray trim. Now you can get M Performance parts and black that all out. And then you also have no longer circle tailpipes, they're hexagon and they're not even connected to the muffler. If you look in there, it's actually attached to the bumper and the exhaust goes and ends right before the exhaust tips. 2 pipes coming in from the engine and wrapping around the differential. And then you also have this rear lip spoiler, comes standard on the M340, and you can get some optional M Performance ones. On the 330i, there's no lip spoiler at the back. Now this M340i is equipped with the 18-inch winter tire package, or else it would normally come standard with the 19-inch in cerium gray, or you can upgrade for the black wheels. But these are what the 18-inch winter tire package looks like, 245 or 225/45 18s all around, just like the 330i, but those are optional. When you come up to the front, as you're walking up to the front, they look pretty much the exact same. You know, besides the wheels, the only other difference is the M340 has this small M badge right there. Other than that, they're the same. It's a cool comparison because this one is jet black and this one is the black sapphire upgrade metallic. You can see how flat it is and then how shiny it is with the light hitting it over here. Now, standard on the M340, you would have the exact same headlights on the 330i, but optional is these laser light headlights. So you can see the blue in there. See how the halo comes up a lot farther? These are the laser light headlights, which are optional on the M340i. Then you have the M Sport front bumper. All the honeycomb pattern in there, much more aggressive pattern. Now, interesting, this is the base X-Line 330i. You can get the M Sport package. M Sport package would give you larger wheels, optional M Sport brakes at the back. One thing that I didn't say is that you're getting M Sport brakes standard with the M340i. These are the optional reds. Blue is the standard brake palette color that comes with it. Red is a $500 option. So you can get a 330i and get the M Sport package. That means that this bumper will be on this car, and then optional addition on top of that, you have the wheels and then the M Sport brakes in blue or red on that car. Once you get an M Sport 330i, it looks almost the same as an M340i, except the kidney grille would stay the same. You can get it blacked out around the rim, but you wouldn't have this honeycomb pattern in here. So this is exclusive for the M340i. Still active air vents behind there, got optional front camera with the parking assistant. This one does also have the optional high gloss black exterior content. If you didn't get that package, you'd have cerium gray grille, cerium gray bumper content, cerium gray wheels. So that would all match in with the cerium gray on this M Sport badge. Now I pretty much covered everything on the outside that's different between the 330i and the M340i. Let's take a look at the inside of this 3 Series. Looks like this vehicle is equipped with the Premium Essential package, so you have comfort door access. Now on the inside, you know, all your pedals, black plastic everywhere, black Sensatec interior on this one. So you have the perforated Sensatec seats. This one does come with the upgraded Live Cockpit Professional, which is an option for these vehicles. And then this is your standard steering wheel on the X-Line. Interior, that's the aluminum trim on the inside. It also comes standard with that sunroof as well, with the full power shade. Let's take a look at the back seats. Sensatec in the back. You do have 2 USB-C charging ports and your own climate control system at the back. Quite a beautiful and simple interior for the 3 Series. Now let's take a look at the trunk on the 330i. Pretty good amount of cargo space in there. Your pull tabs here for the back seats release. Now I would show you guys the trunk on the M340i, but it has the winter tires on the inside. Another difference is 330i does not come standard with the window glass, and although the M340i also doesn't, but this customer chose to get the window tint on there as well. Now let's head on the inside of the 340 and take a look. So this one is the upgraded Vernasca leather interior. So you can see the Vernasca comes into the door panel here. So it also has Harman Kardon. So if you wanted to get Harman Kardon system on the 330i, you can't. It's restricted at the factory. You can only get it. They're reserving them for that premium engine variant of the M340i. Deep, thick M Sport steering wheel here, as well as the M Sport aluminum pedals. Now, if you did get a 330i with the M Sport package, it would look the exact same on the inside, but exclusive to the M340 is optional carbon fiber trim. So you get carbon fiber all right here. This flap is carbon fiber, and then carbon fiber up here as well. Interesting, there is a small piece of trim right here, but it always stays high gloss black no matter what. This one also has the optional full digital gauge cluster, head-up display, as well as the parking assistant with surround view. Now, you can see no longer perforated interior because this is the Vernasca leather, so there's a lot more stitching in the stiffer leather. I'll show you guys the back seat, but you can see the winter wheels are in there. All right, so that is everything I got showcasing the X-Line 330i versus the upgraded 6-cylinder engine of the B58. The only thing I didn't touch on is the engine base. So let's take a look at the 4-cylinder engine versus the B58 6-cylinder. All right, so this is the 330i with the B48 2-liter turbocharged engine. We do have the twin power turbo, so it is a single twin scroll turbo. You can see that little snail in there with that heat shield. That's what your 2-liter engine looks like. Most of it is covered underneath that plastic and the heat shield. Cars used to put heat shielding up along the hood. Now it's all packed in with this plastic piece right there. Now moving over to the M340i, the legendary B58 engine. I like one thing that BMW does for their engines is they'll usually have something on the plastic cover letting you know how many cylinders are in it. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I like how it's in this carbon fiber weave pattern. If I come back over and you'll see, oh, look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and even on a non-M Sport, you got this carbon fiber trim on there as well. It's pretty cool. So you can see the 6-cylinder just comes farther out to the radiator. Doesn't leave as much of a gap, but overall engine bays pretty much stay the same around the edges, just between the different engines. Airbox stay on the same side, and you can just see you got that gap of space right here because you have 2 missing cylinders. So B58 just maximizes that engine bay. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 330i versus the M340 BMW content. If you guys made it all the way to the end, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Don't forget, I am doing monthly BMW merch giveaways. So if you guys want a chance to win some t-shirts, backpacks, any of that good stuff, make sure you check out my giveaway videos, drop a comment on those. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.